Hello and welcome. This is Japan, and I haven't done one of these videos in a little bit. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to do because either there's a bunch of matches or there's not that great of matches, so it's not always fun to do. But I definitely wanted to cover this person's title reign, which was Lyra Valkyria. Obviously, she lost it over here at Money in the Bank last Saturday, or depending on this video, it might be a little bit longer. Sometimes, some of these fun videos are like side videos, like that don't have like a timetable thing I kind of put out whenever I get the second too. So we're going to, discuss it. Obviously, first ever Intercontinental Champion. Um, Honestly, I feel like her title run was fairly solid. I mean, we'll go over each match individually and talk about it and just talk about the run. It's not a super long run. Obviously, she won this back. When was I think the IC title was a little bit after, was it the Raw Netflix? Yeah, I think it was the Raw Netflix was the first match. She defeated Dakota Kai in the finals. She was heavily, I think, the underdog here because I felt like everybody was ready to punch their ticket for Dakota Kai. I think honestly, I was happy either way on this one, and Lyra won. I thought the match itself was a really good back and forth. Um, Honestly, the easiest way to put it is in B. It was just a great match. It started off this whole entire run that lasted, roughly 6 months. I mean, it's not maybe 5 months. Yeah, exactly, around that. That I feel like this was definitely the catalyst to start it. I wish we really got a rematch. I really think that was something that they should have explored. Obviously, stuff happened with Dakota Kai later, being that she got released, but I feel like they could have definitely slipped that in between that. And there was plenty of other opportunities. I feel like the thing that they miss with these mid card titles is that we just sometimes don't need a feud. We just need a defense. Like, I don't know why necessarily we don't do that. It might just be a thing that like WWE doesn't like doing anymore, but why not? I personally like it. I personally want to see somebody defend the title more than 4 times in 5 months. I think that a random side match against somebody as like an open challenge or just somebody stepped up and talked crap in the back thing could easily do that. Obviously, I feel like we had some other stuff that could have happened. I feel like they're definitely in Lyra's case that the feud ended up ending it all was worth it, but I think we definitely could have saw some other opportunities there. But next up, we had one against Bailey that ended up leading into them then eventually teaming up at WrestleMania for the tag team titles. It's such a random thing, but yeah, Lyra's won the tag team titles this year. I don't um necessarily know what to even say about that, but it feels so random. But this match I thought absolutely cooked, and I thought there was a good shot there that Bailey was going to win it. I put in a solid A. It was a very good defense. I really wish we get to hopefully see this again. I really hope that they're setting up a Lyra Bailey Becky Lynch championship match at either Night of Champions or Evolution. I'd be signed, sealed, and delivered and ready for that. So hopefully that happens. Then we have Lyra versus Becky at Backlash. This was a match that I personally saw when I went to Backlash this year. I thought it absolutely cooked. It's a very hard decision when you think about these two matches because she has back-to-back matches for Becky of which one I prefer the most. I kind of flip-flop when I think about it, but I do honestly believe I think I like this match the best. I think this was her S tier match. I think it was her best defense. I think it really showed a lot of people what she can do. And I think the leading up to it with her promo work and the way that she just didn't back down, I think it was perfect. I think it was just like a perfect way to defend the title. And I thought her title run was going to be a lot longer after this because of that. But obviously, Money in the Bank came. They were going to have this match. They kind of announced it pretty fast afterwards. Honestly, I wasn't really against seeing them wrestle again. I really thought there was going to be some different side stuff that ended up from this, but nothing actually came from it to a certain extent because obviously Becky just talked some more crap and Bailey came down and Lyra came down. So, like, that is, I guess, the feud still going here. But I feel like, yeah, I feel like this match definitely could have used something crazy happening. Obviously, there was like a little bit of cheating at the end, but I don't think that was anything too crazy. But it was a solid A tier match. I honestly think that like if you put it in S tier, I would have no problem with that. I thought it was a really good one. I just really liked the Backlash match the most, and would give it the nod as the best one. And I think overall, the thing was a solid like A or B. I mean, I I hate to put it up into A fully because I feel like I said, I feel like there should have been more. So that's kind of unfortunate, but I also feel like I'm not necessarily upset with what matches we did get. So, yeah. But Lyra, I really hope that we get to see her again be champion, even if it's just the IC title again. I think she's still a prime candidate to hold on to this title and hopefully even have a better second run if they give it to her. But yeah, I hope you guys like these videos. I try to do them every so often. I did one for, I think, Gunther's title run, and I want to do more every once in a while, but sometimes there's not really much to say with the title defenses, or they move so fast that you don't really get the chance to say much because there wasn't many matches or much feuds, I guess. But until next time, this has been Japan, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.